took me by surprise, I must say, when I found out yesterday. Don't you know that I heard through the grapevine, not much longer would you be mine. Oh, I heard through the grapevine. Oh, I'm just about to lose my mind, honey, honey. Yeah.
The second episode of The C Word is dedicated to an unknown film starring Josh Hartnett and Alan Rickman. Alan Rickman is a hairdresser and Josh Hartnett plays his son. I know what you're thinking. Now before you start plotting to kill his wife, she left him for a lady since no other peignoir would suffice. Both she and Rickman now own separate hair salons and haven't really conversed since their falling out 10 years prior. The British Hairdressing Championship comes to town and the ex-wife decides to use the event to try to get the family back together.
Seb, you're right. You got no sympathy from me.
Stop it, will you? Just stop it.
What do you think you were doing? To dead people, for Christ's sake. You weren't looking at by the head doctor, you do.
Just leave it, will you?
And you can stay clear of that girl and all.
What's it to do with you who I talk to, eh? You know what? You're bloody jealous, you are.
Just stop it. For once in my life, I needed some help from you. It's the love of your bloody life, couldn't it? But you couldn't do it for me, could you? No way.
A 2 and 2 making 4 here.
Well, it did when I were at school.
Have you?
Chemotherapy, radiotherapy, holistic massage, bollocky potions from China, monkey's piss. You name it. Yes, I have.
The story follows the interactions of Alan Rickman and his ex, Josh Hartnett, and Bill Nye's daughter, and the tension of the hairdressing championship. Oh, did I mention Bill Nye's in this too? There's not a whole lot of bad I have to say about this film, other than it's very cheesy and very entertaining. It's literally the Rocky of British hairdressing.
Which makes them overall British hairdressing champions.
Bill Nye plays the pompous champ who will do anything to win, whereas Alan Rickman is the underdog with true talent who in the end takes the cake.
Hairdresser of the year, 80, 81, 82. Twice British champion, 1981, 82. Ladies and gentlemen, Keithley's Bill Allen.
It's like old times, this.
The moment of truth. You have 45.
And as an added bonus of badassery, the man has scissors tattooed on the bottom of his feet. How cool is that? I highly recommend watching it at least once. Find it on Netflix or download it somewhere if you can. It's witty and odd as most British humor is, and overall a good movie. It's not groundbreaking or a classic of our time, but at the very least it's entertaining, and you'll see some great Alan Rickman.
Aye.
Still. Has to be worth a shot. Please.
Well, I never thought I'd hear please come out of your gob. You must be desperate.
Is it still there? The tattoo?
Oh. I guess faded a bit. I haven't looked in ages. I'm not proud of what I did, Phil. I didn't want to run off with her. I couldn't help it. I just fell in love with her.
Me too, kid. Me too.
I give this 4 out of 4 scissors. I don't even know what my ranking system is anymore, but at least for this movie, it's really great. Again, very odd, so if you're not a fan of British humor, you probably wouldn't appreciate it as much because it can be very dry. But again, it's a great Alan Rickman role, so I highly recommend it.
Please tell me, dear, do you plan to let me go for the other guy you love before? Don't you know I heard it through the grapevine? yeah. Honey, honey, I know that you're letting me go. Then I heard through the grapevine.
The main line. Thank you. Okay. The men's freestyle competition is about to commence.